Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to try more of this head-scratching game of Myst. If you haven't seen the first one, you definitely should see it. It's basically just an introduction to the island itself. But yeah, we got a message from the person on this island. I think his name was Artemis. He told us that the key is in the tower rotation, which we found last time. Which was up here, I think. Wow, this is the tower up here. But he said something about that there was a key. And I saw a key somewhere up here. But yeah, essentially this is a very old puzzly game. This is like the updated version of it. So yeah, so there's the key. But then we don't... Yeah. We don't have anything else here. But I also discovered, well, again, like, I've played this before, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm just getting this all on my first try. Like, I've played this several times through, so I know pretty much what to do already. But there was this, and this is pointing to each thing. Alright, here's the key. So we're gonna do this one and see what it does. Okay, so we turned everything. And now let's go up to the tower and see what happened. Ah, so it's changed. Good. Key. 515-233. So we could, right, let's go check that out. I don't know if there's anywhere to put that in there. I don't even think there's anything over here to do 515-233. Is there? Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Oh, I don't want to take a picture. Hey, you know, there was a camera. I doubt it. It's probably what, like something added in the game. Alright, well that was not helpful. Alright, let's try that one. January 17th, 12:07 at 5:46 a.m. July 13th, 23:05, 10:56 a.m. and February 3rd, 50:10, 3:12 a.m. That's what the pictures are for! So you don't have to remember these things. And that should point to... That's pointing to the ship. Oh, is that saying... That's the world that it opens. Because the 515-233 is the clock tower. Maybe we should go do the clock tower before I forget that one. And it opens up the gears. The clock tower down here opens up the gears, which is back there. This, which is the observatory, opens up the ship when we put in the dates that we have from there. But we're not doing that just yet. Oh, right. Okay. Let's do this one, though. We have 515 and 233. 515. 515. Hopefully everybody knows their clocks. 515. Hopefully I know my clocks. Alright, so 515, and then it's got to be 233. Oh gosh. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to get the 2, 3, 3. And I know it's like a certain combination, but I'm actually, I hate this. This is like my least favorite puzzle. So I think I'm actually going to come back to this one. And we're going to do a different one. We're going to either do the dates. Okay, so let's do this one. We have, this is, yeah, January 17th, 2707 at 5:46 a.m. That we can do. What is it again? January 17th at 12:07 at 5:46. Now that we will take a picture of. Because we'll never remember that. Okay, so that's the one. And then July, what was it? July 13th? Oh gosh, I don't remember. I'm so bad at remembering things. I have the thing copied down and I still don't remember it. 13th, 2305. July 13th. 2305. Okay, 10:56. Boom. And then the last one. 50. That's a long time away. 50. 10. I think that's why this game is so great, because it's like, that means that this game exists, or this universe has a 50-10. Yeah, that's why it's so great, because like, I don't know, the world building is amazing. Okay, alright, we have our things. Now we can get out of here. And then the question is going to be, how does that fix the ship? Well, there's a mini ship right here. And there happens to be these things. Which are not any helpful, because I don't have the actual thing. There's different shapes, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, and this is why this game is so amazing, one of these books has everything you need. I could actually be wrong. Yes, see? Alright, well, I'm going to read through this in a second, but let's get the puzzle part done, and then we'll come back for it. So we have that shape, we have an arrow shape, and we have like a cross. I'm assuming that's like a cross. Alright, remember those pictures. No, that's the cross. So cross, an arrow, and maybe the snake? So snake, cross, and arrow. Alright, let's go see if we were correct. Snake, cross, and arrow. Well, I know where the arrow is, right? Or no, apparently I don't. Or I know where the cross is, I mean. There's the cross. The snake we just saw. That's an eyeball. There's the snake. Nope, we don't need that. Nope. So we're looking for the arrow. Nope. Did I do it? Oh, the boat is rising! And, cool thing, the boat just rose over here as well. So we solved our first real puzzle. But, to get an idea, okay, so this is kind of where it gets all mind-bendy and twisty. There is another world on this boat. We go to the boat, it's going to take us somewhere, we're going to hop inside a book and go somewhere, but we might as well get a little bit of knowledge ahead of time. And I am going to read this. And hopefully that will give us something. It's a little bit here, but I'll read through it. Shouldn't be too bad. If not, you don't want to listen to me read the backstory, then yeah, I guess skip ahead until I actually get to the boat. Otherwise, here's just a little bit of the lore and the backstory to this particular island. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This is where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks as it was never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shined, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy will be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that's the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand, not that I expected them to. So, before I continue, just for clarity, this person that's this person, this is Artemis, and he is writing books, and the books that he writes are real. I know it's a bit strange. So he is visiting the world that he created, and that's why he was saying that he's going to make a surprising change. Either way, I'll continue. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limit of the rules as dictated to me by my father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I hoped. I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoying it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played in it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It was much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I had made note of that, named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon which I have not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it is additional people, which would explain the appearances of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to a light rain, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light towards the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. I returned with my tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse. I have decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I have had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished, and we all are proud of our creation. The boys are amazed the structure wrought from the rock with their own hands. That evening we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shining a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night on top of the lighthouse, and in the morning I woke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with the light chilly blanket of ocean dew I had become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat. Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man, not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with my writing or the art that will have more profound impact on this world than I think I could have ever written. I think Stone Ship Age, bird's eye view. So that's what it looks like, his drawings of it. I think of it as this age as the gift of mystery that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this age, and so much planning is in order. It has been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving with me new foods and showing me new materials that they have discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noticed the entire rock it was built has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will look like here in another 10 years. And of course, these are the constellations that we already solved. Now there are a ton of different books and they all have their own little story, so I think for each one, as we get to them and unlock them, we'll look at them. But what I'm going to do is we are going to go to the island now. We're going to go to this mystery island, this water, the stone ship age, or whatever it was called. And we're going to explore the mysteries there. And as mysterious as what it is, here it is. Whoop. And we are in a new world. A nice jagged rock. This is where Emmett, Branch, and Will once lived. That's why this game is so amazing! Because it's got like all this world building stuff and crazy things happening and like it all like, I don't know, it's just so cool. Like it's so deep and you're just like, oh, that's a thing. And like, this is the boat that he created. I'm standing on it that he made. How awesome is that? That's the lighthouse. Remember you said it was sinking, so clearly it's even risen more. Oh, I heard a storm off in the distance. How ominous. Alright, but before I get too excited here, I think we're gonna have to stop here. I will say, like, in terms of games, like, Myst is up there. Myst is up there with probably one of the best games. Up there with the Oregon Trail game. Myst, these games from years ago are amazing. Not to say the games coming out today aren't cool, but there was just something about these types of games that just captured my imagination when I was younger. And I am so excited to get back into this. Like, it's just amazing. The world building alone in this is so incredible. But we will definitely explore more of this. I want to do more. But for now, I am going to leave this one here as the thunder rolls in. And in the next one, we will explore the stone ship age of Myst. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!